Good evening, everyone. What do you think the best way to buy Duskmourn sealed is? Obviously, the best way to get anything when it comes to Magic is buy singles, but if you were to buy some sealed product, which one would be the best? Let's get into it. Well, if we're talking about sealed product, we got to be talking about EVs. This time, we're just going to do it a little quicker than normal. I don't think you need me to break down what all every single slot is. Instead, I'm just going to kind of show you what the slots and the rates are that Wizards provide, and then we're just going to jump straight to the EVs. Jumping right into it, these are how they do the breakdowns for the play boosters. We can see all the numbers here. It's fairly standard affair. We can see that the showcase variants are only percentage, just like Bloomburrow, so you're not always going to see these. And I opened a few boxes of Bloomburrow, and it was definitely really hard to pull showcases. So I imagine it's going to be pretty similar to that. I did Duskmourn pre-release, and again, I don't even think I saw a showcase in that. Obviously, 6 packs is a very small sample size, but yeah. That's my anecdotal evidence for you. The biggest downside, I think, to the play boosters is that, just like in Bloomburrow, we can't get any of the sweet anime art in the play boosters. If you do want a chance at finding it, you've got to shell out the big bucks and buy collector packs. But let's take a look. Once we calculated all the EVs and stuff based on those numbers I just showed you, we get a pack EV for a play booster about $6.62. While that seems really high, once you kind of take out all the bulk here being anything less than $1, the pack EV comes down to about $3.70. So that means if you're buying a play booster box, and it costs $135, which is what it's currently listed for on TCG Player, you can expect to get, if you're counting all the bulk, $238.48 in terms of the EV. But if you're not, and you're just counting only the non-bulk stuff, so we're only counting stuff only $1 or more, this is the stuff that you could actually trade and sell and that kind of thing, the EV comes way down to about $133. So we're losing money already, and the set just released. So my advice, probably not a great idea to buy a play booster. When we get to collector boosters, again, here's all the number breakdowns that Wizards gives us in terms of the pull rates and all that stuff. Here, look, I'll even do a little quick scroll of how we calculate all the EVs for that. It's a lot. But regardless, we get a pack EV about $27.25. And if we're just doing the not bulk stuff, it's about $22.65. So you don't lose a ton of value here, as there's a lot more rares and stuff here in the collector booster. But obviously, the pack is a lot more expensive. When we break it down, it's about $18, $19 when it comes to a collector booster just by itself. The booster box costs about $226, but the EV is looking around $327. If you're just doing the non-bulk, it's much closer to $270. So there's about a $45 difference there between what it costs and the EV. When you're looking at packs that are as high variance as the collector boosters, that's still just a little too rich for my blood. Obviously, the EV is technically higher, so if you were to open a lot of this, statistically, you should make more than you're opening. But as we all know, collector boosters are very high variance, so you definitely got to hit the big ticket items in order to actually come out on top. So that's the play booster box and the collector booster box. They've got 2 other products. We've got the regular bundle, which comes with all the standard sets. This is 9 play boosters, and it costs about $43 right now on TCG Player. So this is about $5 a pack, which is just way too high when it comes to that. I get if this is something you just want to get something really cheap, depending on what your LGS is selling them for, it may be better just to buy a couple packs than buy the bundle. You do get a spin down, you do get some foil lands. It's not really worth it, and this is coming from someone that likes buying the bundles. Once we've moved to the play booster, it's just not worth it to buy the bundles these days, as unfortunate as that is. But that's it for those sealed products. This is the one I actually want to talk to you about. The Nightmare Bundle. This is similar to the All Will Be One, the complete bundle that came with all those oil slicked raised lands back in the day when we had that interesting new bundle come out. This is kind of a similar take on a fancier bundle, a more special bundle. So it's got a little extra goodies in there, as well as a different collection of packs. It's not just play boosters. So if you look at TCG Player, we can see that the bundles are going anywhere from like $80 to $100. The Nightmare bundle actually doesn't release until mid-October. So even though Duskmourn is dropping today at the end of September, we're actually going to have to wait another 2 weeks before this bundle actually comes out. But I think if you're looking to buy sealed, I think this may be the way to go. So let's talk about what's actually inside a Nightmare bundle. We've got 6 play boosters and we've got 2 collector boosters. Now, if you look how this compares to the regular bundle, obviously we're down 3 packs of play boosters, but we're up 2 packs of collector boosters. Is that worth the extra double in price? Let's break it down. Let's actually see whether or not that's worth it or not. So as I said, we've got 6 play boosters. If the pack EV is about $3.71, if we're looking at just the not bulk stuff, that's about $22 worth of play boosters. We've got $45 worth of collector boosters. That's just the 2 of them, but you know, that's what the EV is for that. We've got a bunch of lands, which are $0. We're not counting that. We've got a spin down die, again, $0, and a deck box, ooh, $0. It's $0. Okay, if you were just to add those things up, that only comes to $67 worth of pack EV. So that's probably not worth it when we're just talking about, hey, is this worth $90? But it comes with 2 promo cards. They're basically 2 sets that it can come with. There's 3 borderless ones and there's 3 movie poster ones. The borderless ones are Cryptghast, Exhume, and Damn. And the movie poster ones are Goryo's Vengeance, Living Death, and Archon of Cruelty. All of these are pretty solid cards. These specific variants are going anywhere from $32 to $50. It's tough to say where those are going to land, but I think these cards look really solid. Obviously, they are special variants, and you are guaranteed to get 2 of them, which is really nice. So if you were just to take the average of what those are currently worth, that's about $77 worth of promo cards just tacked on. So that's almost the cost of the box right there, plus you get a bunch of packs. Are they going to maintain that price? I don't really know. If you look at the EV of the packs as they are today and take what the promos are today, again, this could change in the next 2 weeks, that totals $172. That's well over the asking price of $97. So for me, if I was going to be buying sealed, and I think I may just snag one of these Nightmare bundles. I'll caveat that I'm only going to buy this because I enjoy ripping the packs, not because I think this is like, ooh, easy free tendies. I think it's a good value for ripping packs, but at the end of the day, this is still ripping packs. If you just want to spend and get $97 worth of Duskmourn cards, just go to TCG Player or Card Kingdom or whoever and just buy $97 worth of singles. You will more than likely come out more ahead than I'm going to if I were to buy the Nightmare bundle. But that being said, I like and I play almost all of the cards on the promo list, so that's not really, quote unquote money lost to me. I'll be able to use the promo cards, so that's pretty cool. I really like the Japanese cards in the collector boosters, so having a couple chances to rip some of those open, while I will more than likely fail, for me it'll be a fun way to blow $100. I'm not trying to advocate for this overbuying signals, but if you are going to buy sealed, I would say maybe wait a couple weeks, see where the Duskmourn prices sit. If they completely tank, obviously the bundle will not be worth it. But if they kind of stay the same in the next 2 weeks and you really like opening sealed product, I think the Nightmare bundle is the way to go over the play boosters and over the collector boosters. Anyways, just wanted to share the EVs with you and kind of give you my take on this kind of different product, this special bundle that they're doing, which they do every now and again. I have no idea if this is helpful for you or not, but yeah, I'm just trying to give you information. I think the Nightmare bundle is cool. I think the promos look good. I think it's a reasonable cost that they're asking. And yeah, I may pick one up. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.